Hello, I'm here to talk about some things with children and kids and getting them involved or to keep going and keep being interested in wealth preservation and the difference between an asset and a liability and what you should be doing with either or neither, whatever the circumstance may be. So I just want to go over a few things. For example, our kids, whenever they wanted to buy anything we would deem as junk or just throwing money away, or something that we feel is not going to be anything substantial. For example, whether they want to buy a scooter, and it might get some use, it may not, but they want to buy a scooter. Let's say it's $90. So what we will do is say, okay, that's what you want to buy. That's what your liability is going to be. So with that, before you can buy that, you either need to purchase that much in a liability or liabilities, or at least have that much saved somewhere that we know about, which is enough that equates the $90 scooter to go towards an asset. So if the scooter's $90, all said and done, now either you're going to buy $90 worth of silver, gold, if you want to buy precious metals mining stocks, if you want to buy something towards a business you're going to start or a business you've started, those are all considered assets for the most part. So we're trying to instill in them, yes, things, spending money to do stuff that is going to be wasteful, if you want to call it that, is great, it's fun, but you need to spend at least that on a liability, something for your wealth preservation. So the same goes for if you want to buy a video game. The video game is $60. Before you purchase that video game, we have instilled in them you need to purchase $60 worth an asset, or at least have the money to go towards an asset the next time you're able to go out and get that asset that you've saved for, silver, gold, all the other stuff that I spoke of. So we've instilled that in them, and that also goes for if they want to get together with one of their friends or a bunch of friends. For the weekend, they're going to go to, one of them are having a sleepover, or whatever it may be, get together, and they want to buy $30 worth of junk food, pop, candy, chips, whatever. Once it's eaten, it's gone. It's a liability. So they need to have the same sort of discipline to buy an asset equal, if not more, at least equal to what that money is they're wasting on junk or whatever you want to call it. Same goes for a toy, a plastic toy, whatever it may be. We just have instilled this in them for years. And now our oldest son, don't have to do that anymore. He just does it on his own. And actually, over the years, he has spent more on assets than liabilities. He doesn't spend a lot on any liabilities or junk, really, compared to how it used to be. And he's taken upon himself just to buy so much more in assets than we had requested in the beginning. Our younger son it's still, a learning curve there, but he is coming around, and he is doing that on his own for the most part. We still have to give him some guidance. But I do know as time has gone past, both of them are so happy, and they feel so fortunate that they've done this, because they see, well, I wanted to purchase XYZ product, and I did, and I saved up for it, and I no longer use that, I no longer want that broke, I wanted to give that away, or I lost it, whatever the case may be. They see that, and then they say, well, because I bought this, I had to buy an asset to cover that liability. So I'm glad, because now I have this preservation that I put away, whether that be in gold or silver or mining stocks or something for a business they're going to start or something for a business they are currently doing. And they've seen how fast that has grown and how much more beneficial it has been for them. So I just want to go over this. I know I have other videos, how to keep their interest in it, as far as want to, with the different characters in the silver and or gold. But more so in silver. It's cheaper, it's easier to get into. There's a lot more variety of that kind of stuff, whether it's superhero or Disney characters or whatever the case may be. And that has also helped keep interest in that. It feels like they're purchasing something that they want to collect because they are really into some sort of superhero or superheroes. And it feels like they're going something towards that on top of it being an asset. So I think that's worked out great. It's been great. They like to display stuff sometimes if we let them, if it's not in storage. And they also keep track of everything. So it's more so a learning thing on how to keep your wealth and keep track of the growth that you have going and that kind of stuff. And I hope later on in life this continues as they go on. And it looks like it's gonna. And I think this is a great way to get children started or keep them involved in going with wealth preservation. So I just want to say this quick little piece. Hopefully it helps. I thank you for watching. Always preserve your wealth and preserve your health. Until next time.